Yeah, it's your mom.
What's up, Hume-Fogg? It's Eminem, and welcome back to Season 2, Episode 20 of the Hume-Fogg Night Time Show. And this week is prom weekend, so grab your suits and your ties like we have right now, and maybe you'll look as good as us, but I can't promise you that.
I don't think so.
Also, this past weekend was Easter break. We had Thursday and Friday off.
Yeah.
So that was really nice. I was actually in Vermont. So
I was at home with my family, but it was super fun, and I ate lots of ham and chocolate. So I think that's it.
So you had a good Easter?
Yeah, my Easter was great. Yep.
I'm glad. All right, you wanna take the weekly watch?
Yep, so first thing for Weekly Watch, there's a band preview and a double pep schedule tomorrow. Senior picnic and underclassmen awards are on Friday. So if you're a senior, get ready to eat good at the picnic, and if you're an underclassman, get ready to get recognized for everything that you've done so far at Hume-Fogg. Finally,
What we've all been waiting for.
what we have all been waiting for, especially as seniors, our senior prom is on Saturday. It's at 7 to 11, but you can be there by 8:30, but the doors close strictly at 8:30. So make sure you're there. Make sure you are there. It will be at the Maxwell House Hotel. And we'll have an Italian-inspired food for dinner. So if you're interested in eating good and getting your groove on with your friends, make sure you're at prom and make sure you have an amazing, amazing fun time. Woo!
So for boys soccer, this week we have a game at Green Hill today at 7 p.m., a JV game versus Liberty Creek on Thursday at 6 p.m., and another game at Fairview on Friday at 6 p.m. And for softball, we had a game yesterday at Hillwood at 4 p.m. For baseball, we have a game at Central Magnet today at 6:30 p.m. and another one versus Hunter Lane on Thursday at 4:30 p.m.
And then for tennis this week at Curry Ingram, we have a game today at 3:30 p.m. And then tomorrow at 3:30, we have a game versus Hillsborough, so make sure you are there and supporting our Blue Knights for that.
And for Lunch and Learns, yesterday we had a Lunch and Learn for the video department of the journalism team. So if you want to be a part of the journalism video department, you needed to go to that yesterday. And as of filming, there are no other Lunch and Learns this week, but this is the last week for Lunch and Learns. So if there are any more by the time you're seeing this, go to them, because this is your last chance this year, and you're not gonna get another chance, especially if you're a senior. So
Especially if you're a senior.
definitely go to your last Lunch and Learn. Also, last thing, everyone will have to return their MNPS laptops and chargers by the end of the year, so make sure you find it so you don't have to be like scrummaging around your room the day before it's due. Find it now and make sure you have it and keep it updated, because they'll get you. They will get you. They'll get you.
All right, and now I'm gonna go into Counseling Corner. So I do have something to tell you guys. Last week, we told you guys that it was 3 weeks until AP testing. Well, April Fools!
April Fools!
Because it's just now 3 weeks until AP testing this week.
Sorry, guys.
So we do apologize, but we had to sneak one more in there on you. So seniors, get ready, because it is now officially, as of right now, 3 weeks until AP testing. So make sure you're getting ready. Also, seniors, virtual college success workshop today from 5 to 6. So if you are still needing more information or advice or any of those things for college, then you make sure you hit that up, because they'll have everything you need. Also, pay attention to Schoology and emails from your counselors to stay updated about counseling events. Juniors and seniors have 3 more big events coming up, so stay tuned. You do not want to miss out on those and then be feeling a little, goofy because all your friends know and you don't know because you just couldn't read your emails. All right, and I think that we are going to go ahead and pass it over to Presley for student surveys.
We, the yearbook staff, have heard that not a lot of people are buying the yearbook. Why should we buy the yearbook?
So people don't want to buy the yearbook? When we had like class reunions or friends would come over and stuff, they'd say, hey, get out your yearbook. And I'd always regret not having one. I think that if you don't buy a yearbook, one of these days your friends are going to be like, and these are friends that you haven't even met yet, right? Because you make most of your friends after high school. That's a fact. They're going to ask you, like, where were you when the pandemic hit? And you're going to be like, oh, I was at Hume-Fogg. And they're going to be like, cool, show me some pictures, prove that. And if you don't have your yearbook, you're going to regret that, you know. And then you're going to feel like taking a Sharpie and putting a big L on your forehead. So don't do that. Take out a second mortgage or get a personal loan or whatever it takes, but definitely buy a yearbook, for sure.
Hey guys, what's up? And these people are waiting in line for prom and I'm not. I got some questions to ask y'all if you're ready.
Yeah.
Okay, number one, what are some major prom's do's and don'ts?
Do not leave with a different date.
Don't show up early.
Don't run around crazy and step on everybody's feet, because that sucks.
Do have fun. Don't ditch your friends, I guess.
Public decency.
Don't make out in front of me. It'll be pretty awkward.
Please don't make out in general or prom.
Have the time of your life. Don't do anything Miss Schultz wouldn't do. And get on the dance floor. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, question number two. What is a prom theme you'd like to see?
Oh, I don't know. I like our prom theme this year. I'm excited to see how it turns out. So I'd say this one.
Oh, probably like fairy tale or something.
Oh, I actually love that.
Yeah, I'm sad we did the Winter Wonderland, and I think we should revisit the fairy one.
I'm gonna go with the plain and simple. Let's go masquerade. You know, full on mask, going crazy with it.
I think we should all wear one color.
Oh, so like monochrome.
Yeah, be united as a school.
And a final question for y'all. What is the song you want to hear at prom?
Drake, Wants and Needs.
Anything Ice Spice.
Headlines by Drake.
Anything Taylor Swift, obviously.
Oh, probably Want to Dance with Somebody.
Taylor Swift.
No Hands. I'm sorry. I love No Hands. I need that song.
And that's all we got for this week.
All right, and thanks, Presley, for that awesome episode of Student Surveys. We are so happy to have you back. So, woo! Now, we're going to talk about prom. You know why? Because Presley wants us to talk about prom. So, first thing we're going to talk about is do's and don'ts at prom 2023 at the Maxwell House Hotel. Firstly, we are guests at this nice establishment. So we would like to handle ourselves and act how we would act in Hume-Fogg in front of Dr. Hargis and Dr. Bonelli and act accordingly with that. So that looks like no screaming, no running when we're not supposed to, not touching things we're not supposed to, just being very respectful of the environment until we are in our prom space with our friends. And even then, do you have anything?
Yes, I have another do, actually. If you're wearing tall heels, bring an extra pair of sandals or something, because you're gonna take your shoes off. This is for the juniors. Because we did it last year and we know that we don't want to get our feet stepped on.
My toes were purple because they had just been stomped on.
Stomped on, because you're gonna take your shoes off. You're gonna.
Yeah.
If you're wearing heels, you're gonna take your shoes off. So bring extra shoes. You won't regret it.
Yeah.
Promise.
And I think another, I don't know if it's a do or a don't, but just be mindful of your surroundings, because there's a lot of people with stuff on the floor, shoes on the floor, jackets and people, and I just know that it got really crowded last year. It's easy to knock stuff over, knock into things. Also, Hume-Fogg or the Maxwell House is in no way, shape, or form responsible for your belongings that you bring to prom. So if you do want to bring a purse, don't leave it where you think that something could happen to it and any other personal item that you may have. And I feel like everything else is pretty self-explanatory, so that's probably it for our do's and don'ts, and I'm gonna let you take us to the outro.
All right, so sadly, we only have 2 episodes left. And if you remember last year, we ended our show at episode 20, which is currently the episode we're on right now, so we're doing a little better this year. We made a 30-minute long farewell to our anchors, Jack and Amar. And we said goodbye to the seniors. So it was really heartfelt. If you remember that it was very emotional. Very, very sad. We miss and love Jack and Amar. Jack and Amar forever. But this year, our finale is being split into 2. So next Monday at 6 p.m., we will be airing our senior farewell evening broadcast, where we will talk about the best moments from our senior years. And then next week, on April 27th, we will air our final episode of the Nighttime Show. Final for us, ever. For the other anchors too, we're all seniors.
Ever.
So, it's been a long ride.
It has been.
And we are so happy that you guys have been with us this whole way. We love you guys so much.
We wouldn't be Eminem without you.
We wouldn't. We really wouldn't. We wouldn't.
So sad.
We would just be M.
Space.
M. It's just not the same.
It's not. It's gonna be okay. And I think that's gonna be all that we have for you for this episode. So thank you guys for signing on to episode 20 of the Nighttime Show. We will see you on our next episode.
Our senior farewell?
Oh.
We're driving cars on a Mars tonight. We're blasting off